I fell asleep on the sofa. This is October 2015. And so the next morning my alarm went off at 6:30, but it was in the bedroom with my wife. So I knew I was in trouble. I heard it go off. I saw her come through the door with my phone. I stood up from the sofa. I have a 20-minute hole. I don't remember anything. Just a hole. So her description to the neurosurgeons were, when she handed me the phone, I was horizontal. So they said, did he slip? Was he wearing socks? Was it wet? The answer was no to all that. Did he catch himself? Because most people grab. He did not. Was he conscious? Yes, he was. She said, when I hit my hardwood floors and I struck the back of my head, it sounded like a gunshot went off. So I tried to crawl to the recliner. She said, please come lay down in the bed. And so after laying down, now I'm a Navy corpsman, like it's a Navy medic for those who don't know. And so all that training from years and years ago kicked in because things were happening. And I told her, something's not right. We need to go to the hospital. So we went to the emergency room. Multiple CT scans and MRIs and ICU for observation for a day and everything. I had a double fracture in the back of my skull. I had a frontal lobe crush and a brain bleed, and so because I didn't break the skin, I just bled out into my face, like across my cheek and everything. So they basically, after 3 days in the hospital, said the way the brain heals itself is it shuts down. So it doesn't matter what you do for work or anything, you're going to shut down. So the first month I was home, I think I slept 20 hours a day, something like that. My wife became a full-time RN. Every 3 hours, medicine, Ensure, a little bottle of Ensure because I wasn't eating. I weighed 198, which is my average weight. When I got hurt a month and a half later, I was 166 to show you just a physical decline. And I had a walker. Bob, I had a walker in my house. So I was shut down for like a month solid with that. And then slowly but surely, in the middle of November, I started coming out of it where I was a little bit more aware and I could start to move around in the house with all that. People ask me all the time, did your faith get really affected when it happened to you, right? And, the answer really, in retrospect, is no. Because when you know who the great physician is and you follow him, you're nervous, don't get me wrong, about things because I could not speak. There was just a lot of things going on physically, but I knew he was in the midst of it.
So how is it that your brain was fractured? How did this all occur? Was there a fall involved or what?
It was a fall. It wasn't a slip or a trip or anything like that. They can't explain it. She just knows that when she went to hand me the phone, I was horizontal. Personally, I believe maybe God was trying to get my attention. Because I've been outspoken about my faith ever since I got saved, because there's no better thing in my life that's ever happened than that day, right? Because I had years of stuff on my back and on my shoulders that I had been carrying, in pain and hurt and misery and jealousy and all these things that we all experience. And that day that I got saved, I had 4 grown men surrounding me in my church, weeping with me, just praying over me. And I remember it like it was yesterday. So I get at a loss when I think about that day. It's that significant, right, to me. So since this accident, I'm a little dangerous, I'd like to say, right? Because I'll talk to a tree about Jesus anyway, but if you bring it up, it's on, and we're going to talk about it, and you're going to know about it.